The bill that pays the troops is stalled, and the Speaker of the House has already named a culprit. Asked why the annual defense bill collapsed on his floor Tuesday night, Mike Johnson pointed across the Capitol at the other chamber. Some Senate Democrats, he said, are refusing to do their job. Hold on to that, because an after-action report does not start with who got blamed. It starts with the roll call. Here is the claim, word for word. At the Capitol on June 30th, the Speaker told reporters, quote, "It makes no sense for us to stop our very important progress forward from House Republicans because some Senate Democrats are refusing to do their job." That is the frame. The bill stopped because of them across the building. Now let's check that against the record. The vote that stopped the defense bill did not happen in the Senate. It happened in the House, a chamber Republicans control. The procedural rule to bring the bill to the floor failed 198 to 224, with 14 Republicans voting no. Rules like this pass on majority party votes. No Democrat was needed to kill it, and no Senate Democrat cast a single vote in it. Then the House canceled the week and left for recess until July 13th, with the bill lying right where it fell. So why would 14 members of the majority vote down their own party's defense bill? Because they wanted something else attached to it first. The rebels, led by Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna, wanted the Save America Act, a proof of citizenship elections bill locked into must-pass legislation. When they could not get it, they voted the defense bill down to force the issue. The Speaker's version is that Senate Democrats made this necessary by refusing to take up that elections bill. So let's follow that thread too. The Senate is also run by Republicans, and the elections bill behind all of this has never had more than 53 votes there, 7 short of the 60 it needs. When Senate Republicans tried the same play in June, attach it to something must pass, the vote failed 48 to 50. 4 Republicans, including Mitch McConnell, joined every Democrat to block it. Republican Senator Tom Tillis calls passing it an impossible task. This demand did not die in Democratic hands. It died in Republican ones, twice. One of the Republicans who voted no put the whole thing in a single sentence. Congressman Thomas Massie said, quote, "I think it's ironic that we control the House, the Senate, the Supreme Court, and the White House, and we're yelling election fraud." That is a member of the majority describing the majority. When your own people narrate the contradiction, you do not get to hand the bill's death to the other side. Now here is what sits inside the bill while it waits. It authorizes $1.15 trillion, and folded into it is a pay raise. 7% for the most junior enlisted ranks, 6% for the mid-grades, 5% above that. A junior soldier's base pay today starts around $2,200 a month. For an E4 with a few years in, that stalled raise is worth roughly $300 a month. Every week of recess is a week it does not move. Let me lay the receipts side by side, because the numbers do the arguing for me. 198 to 224. The rule died in a Republican-run House on 14 Republican no votes. 48 to 50. 4 Senate Republicans blocked the elections bill play on June 4th. 53. The most that bill has ever pulled in the Senate against the 60 it needs. 7%. The junior enlisted raise now parked until July 13th. Every one of those numbers points inward. Now I am going to be fair, because a report that only tells one side is just a press release with a grudge. Give the Speaker this. Senate Democrats do oppose the Save America Act uniformly, and they say so in the open. If he had said Democrats will not pass our elections bill, that would be true. But that is not what he said. He said the defense bill stopped because of them. It stopped because 14 of his own voted to stop it, over a demand his own party's Senate already rejected. His fellow Republican Blake Moore said it from inside the room, quote, "The irony is wild. This is a debate on the Senate filibuster while filibustering ourselves." So here is the honest assessment, and I am not going to soften it. The defense bill died in a chamber Republicans control, on Republican votes, over a demand 4 Senate Republicans helped block. The troops' raise is the collateral. And the blame went somewhere else entirely. The after-action report is short. The wound was self-inflicted, and the people who will feel it first are the ones the bill was written to pay. Read the roll call, not the press release. I'm Mark, and this is Pixel Politics.